do this together. I always like to do that. I will grab for now, just to show you, my pearl gray base, so you can, well, I don't know if you can see this better, but let me just put it this way. Alright, so we have our tunnels, and this is going to be attached on the left side. Pretty tight, not that tight, but pretty tight. So let's say, what's this, a 1/8? Yeah, let's give this a 1/8 space. Okay, because we are not going to attach that all the way down. So give this a 1/8 space. Then we're going to attach this with a 1/2 inch hinge. So you will lose this space right here. So this definitely is going to be losing this. And I want to add, of course, a booklet inside here or something. And then I want to let that out, at least for a 1/2 inch. So if I put this to the 0, then I will need to find, let me see, so this is for now a 5/1/8. And that I will do on the other side too, and that really bumps into each other. But what if we do a 5/1/4? So we have that 1/8 extra space. So when you have the other one on this side, okay, wait just a sec. 1/8, 1/8, and also a 1/8 on this side. So it's a 5/1/4, and then I want to have a 5/1/4 also on this side. So let's say that here is your other space. So we are going to attach that 1/8 right here, same as we did on here, and then we have 1/2 inch here space, and if we just apply this one right here, and this is just the air testing, and then I will have my 1/2 inch sticking out right here. Then I have this little gap right here, and what's that? That is a 1/4 that I have air space in between. So we get a little, yeah, I think this is that is a nice size. So a 5/1/4 on this side and a 5/1/4 on this side. Okay, that is perfect. 5. Just one little extra check, check, check. So 5/1/4 on this side and a 5/1/4 on this side. That is a 10.5. Yay! And then I have plenty of space for everything. Yeah, I think we will have. Yep, that's cool. Alright, so a 10.5, that it will be. Okay, that's for the wideness. And then the height. I think I also go for that 1/8. Because there is nothing, and I do like that my bump, my up is going to be nicely attached everything. So it fits nicely with no much air. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that. So what if we do a 1/8 right here and a 1/8 right here? That means that I have, what's this? I think a 6/3/4 is a nice piece. What do you say? Because this is a 6.5, 1/8 here, Yeah, I think it's 6 3/4. Yep, that will do. Alright, so let's check it out. 6 3/4 by 10.5. That was that 5 1/4 and 5. This, yeah, that's okay. Let's first cut that first. Let's check it out. 6 3/4, 10.5, 10.5. By 6 3/4. Okay, that will end up with this. So this is my base bottom, and then we'll have one piece right here and one piece. Oh my gosh, look at that. Is it not too narrow? Maybe we are going to do, I think it's 6 3/4 is maybe too tight. Maybe just, shall we go do a 7? And we have a little bit more air. 7 by 10.5. I think I like that better. Wait just a second. Wait. I don't care, because I always can use my papers, of course. I don't throw anything away, but I just like to test things out nicely, and sometimes I do that without you, and sometimes I do this with you. And this time I just do this with you. So first watch, and then, yeah, this is better, because the sides are going to be, yeah, this is with a little bit more air, because it is going to be thicker, of course. Where is my little, oh, here it is. It is going to be thicker, of course. So let's say that this is going to be right here. Then you definitely want a little bit space, I think. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so let's go for that. So the base is a 7 by 10.5 inch that I will start with. I will give you all measurements later on, but so first watch and then start. The best advice I can give you. Okay guys, so next step, we are first going to do our hinges, so we know how deep our box needs to go. So let's grab our scoreboard. And how long was this? Your tunnel. We have to make the hinges the same size. That's a 6.5. Alright, so grab a piece of paper. Wait just a sec. This is, see, I can make my paper. 6.5. That's the piece that I just used. Alright, so let's score the first, well, so this is a 6.5. We also can cut it first all. The first piece we do need a 1.5. The next piece is a 2.5. And the third piece is 3.5. So that is what we need for our hinges. Now we are going to score on each side 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. And then on the last one also. And make it straight, guys. Make it nice and straight. There we go. Now we just can fold it down. Also, if you are burnish this down, make it straight. Alright, that is the first one that we did. And now the next one. going to be in here. And then this one is going in here. So we have 6 hinges. Alright, yeah, let's just make this ready before we go to the outside. Alright, so this piece is going to be attached right here, and I like just making a few how you call that, marks, so I know where my 1/2 inch is a little bit. Alright, put some tape on here, or glue, whatever you like to use. Let's add also, just to be sure, there we go. Alright, and then I'm just going to apply this, doing the best I can to put this in the middle. And of course these edges are your guideline to be straight. There we go, burnish it down. Let the glue and the tape do its job. There you go. Especially here on the edges. There you go. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the other one. So also I'm going to make 2 marks a little bit to see where the middle is. There we go. There we go. Okay, burnish it down where you know you are in the middle. There we go. Yep. And then we are going to apply tape on all of these hinges, but put your tape on the edge of your hinge, so not close to the fold line. show you in a second. This is what I mean. You see your fold line right here. Leave it. Put your tape as close as you can get to the edge. Here we go. Did anybody watch the series Bridgertons, and then especially the last series Queen Charlotte? I watched it last week, but I'm still in that vibe. I don't know what kind of vibe that I get with that watching that series, but God, I loved it. If people say to me, would you watch it again? Oh yes, I would. But that's the same thing with the other ones, with the Bridgerton series. I love it. And they mentioned that later this year there is season 3 coming. Oh yes, 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 yes. Oh, can't wait. Just can't wait. Just love it. Alright, so when this is done, the only thing that you need to do right now is cut a little tiny angle off. You also can cut it from here, but we do need to go all the way till the edge from the fold line. That's what I mean. So from the fold line you cut a little edge off. It makes it easier to glue down your base pages, well, your pages, your base tunnels. Alright, so that is done. And oh, this one I really cut a little off, but okay. Alright, so that is done. We do need to make another one, of course. We do need to make 2. So I'll be back when I made the other one, and then we go further. Alright, so just make another one. So it's 6.5. Everybody knows that. Tunnel needs to go fit on here. As you can see, this fits marvelous. So it's 6.5, and then we need to cut down the 3.5, 2.5, and 1.5, and then score all the sides and put your tape on. Yeah, be back soon. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. If you have troubles with equalize this on your paper, if you don't fold this just yet, then as you can see your fold line here and here, that just fits in between. So you can also glue it down while it's not folded. That makes sense. Then you can easily put this in the middle. Same thing with this one, I believe. Just place it and just wiggle a little till you are seeing on both sides your fold lines. And there you go. Nicely lined up, and now you just can fold everything. There we go. And then the next step, tape and the little cuttings. Yes! Easy peasy. Okay guys, so now we have our hinges ready. Just checking that they are the same. And these are going to be on the inside flaps. So what I want is 1/2 inch longer and 1/2 inch so we have more space. Alright, so just measure this up. This is 2.5, so we definitely need a 3.5 spine. Not a spine, height. Definitely we need a 3.5. So if we put this down on the sides and it's 3.5, as you can see, we have then a 1/2 inch space. And sometimes I even want on the top a little bit more air, because maybe I like to do something on the inside lid. So I'm gonna make this a 4, and I have space. Alright, so the edges of our box is going to be 4 inches. That is decided. Yes, okay. Let's just get started. 4 inches all the way around. So I'm just gonna grab, well, any kind of piece of paper that I have. This is 7, so my first 2 pieces are the sides. And we do need to have a hinge to attach, of course. So our first piece is 7 by 4.5. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this 7 by 4.5. Let's see if I am correct. Okay, so this fits nicely, and this is a 4.5. Oh wow! Whoa! This is not a 4.5. 4 to 4. All right. Oh yeah. All right. Now it is. Okay. So I'm gonna score, but pay attention that you end up with a 4. I don't know what's wrong with me. Now I did cut it totally wrong. But, oh yes, I don't like it. I don't like it. We do need a 4.5. No, yes, we are. It is a 4.5. Am I nuts? Yeah, 1/2 inch, but I want to have a 1. Okay, then I needed to make it a 5. I want to... I want to have a 1 inch hinge, not a 1/2. A 1/2 is too short. I don't want it. Okay. See, that is why I normally love to do first my scorings and then cuttings. See, because now this piece of paper I do not measure, but I do like a 1 inch fold line. And then this needs to be a 4-inch. This is safe for me. This is safe for me to cut. There you go. That is what we need. I definitely want this hinge. Okay, guys. Let's make another one. So I'm gonna make it a 5 by 7. And then we score 1 inch. And that leaves you with a 4. Yes! Alright guys, it's not that difficult. It is not, it is not, it is not. Alright, this is what we have. Our next 2 pieces. 5 by 7. Yes. We're gonna attach this, I think on the outside. Should I do this on the outside or on the inside? I don't know. Well, I think on the outside. Because if you do this on the inside, then you will have this edge. But we are going to use our garbage bag. It's not a garbage bag, but so we can do it also this way. Totally up to you what you would like to do. But you definitely need to be straight, so just choose a method that you like, guys. Just add this nice and straight. Alright. I think I go for the outside. And just a little snip off, just a little, so I definitely know that there is no edging like this, so you don't see this. You definitely want to put everything away. Now let's see how we can do this. I think definitely we're gonna add some glue extra. You don't want to make your box that it will fall apart at some point. You don't want that. See, and with cutting that little edge off, you can see now there is no turning over. See? So that's why I just cut a little edge off. Yep. Cool. Let's go to this side. Same thing. Same thing. Yes. Okay, let's do the front. And the front is of course the same size as this, and that's 10.5. And then of course also 10.5 by 5. Yes. Let's do that. 10.5 by 5. Score 1 inch. On the inside. Okay, put this on its place. Go. Okay guys, so this is the front. Now let's see, yeah, of course we do also need the back, but the back there was also going to be the lid on. Or shall we make a loose lid? It is easier to put the lid loose. Alright, let us first make this side. Let us do that. So that is a 10.5 first. Then I'm gonna score that 1 inch. Then I am gonna score the 4. So that is what I have already. So this is going to be attached right here, same as this one. Now if you want to have the lid on here, then you can attach it on this hinge. Well, it's a little bit big of course, but you can. But you also can make a loose top. I think we're gonna do that. It is easier because otherwise the lid is going to be right there. I know, I remembered that when I did the fairy one. It's quite difficult with a small table as I did. Okay, let me just think about that for just a second. Okay, I decided to go for a loose lid. So we just make these flaps and then we're just going to make a loose lid. Yes. And the lid of course needs to be a little bit bigger, so if you put that on you will have some skills to put the lid on. I really like it. Alright, so actually these are the pieces that you need to have for the bottom. So 7 by 10.5 inch, that's the bottom. And then 5 by 7 inch, 2 times for the sides, for the right and the left. And 5 by 10.5 inch, also 2 times for the bigger sides. Alright, so that's for now. I'm gonna wait for the lid because I'm first gonna make all this ready, and that will take a while. Because now we first, before I continuing, first we're gonna make sure that this is perfect and will not tear down. We don't want this to be, you can imagine if we add our hinges on here, that this is going to be fragile. This is going to be heavy with the 6 pages on. So we don't want this to be tear down. I don't have anything hurt for my fairy box album if it's broken or anything, but just to be sure. Alright, so shall we do it inside and outside just to be sure? We can do that. Now first I like to test out the method that I'm just gonna add tape first on the paper. Now what is the easiest part? Because I don't know if we do need to have tape on the fold line. But on the other hand, I also don't think that you want to have it too loose. So, but let's just check it out. Let's just give this the first. Let's give this a go. Pretty easy to attach, and as now, as you can see, I did not put anything on the fold line. It really is very nice. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on the outside. Same method. I'm just going to stay a small millimeter away from the fold line. I want to be sure that the shiny side is inside, underneath. Oh, this really is easy to put it on, that I must say. I'll let the tape do its job. Okay, so now I have it on the in and outside, and I love it. It's still very nice to bend. Yeah, cool. Okay, now what is what I see? Okay, the outside bends nicely with it. But the inside, you can see that, this little guy right here, I don't know, it's not, oh wait just a second, because normally of course no it will not, no it not will bend in. So I definitely recommend that on the inside I would love to put tape over the fold line, and the outside I will leave it because I really like that it has some space to bend. But yeah, on the inside I will love to have it a little bit more secure. Okay, let's test this one out. See, because this peels off okay, but it's a little bit tricky because this material is very thin, of course. Alright, so for this one we have all the tape everywhere. See, and that is the difference. See, now there is no air bubble, and with this one it is. I don't know if you can see that, but there is that little air bubble. Yeah, okay. So for now, I really like, yeah, on the inside I definitely recommend that you put tape also on the fold line. Alright, so I still have these, so, but it is more easy when you put tape on your paper. But we love to test things out. Because if you don't test things out, you never know. See, because this takes a while to peel it off. And why I do use this yellow one, it's just because it has to be used, of course. It's not my favorite one, as you can see. But throw it in the trash is not a thing, of course. See, this is way too difficult. Gosh, this is not a good method. Glad that I only made a few inches. Good heaven. This is sticky. Here we go. Maybe we also need to cut a little corner away, but alright, last one. Oh shoot, I forgot to measure. Here we go. I think you can use anything, of course. You also can use duct tape or something to put inside. Yeah. It will be heavier, of course, also. Yeah, I definitely don't like this one. I do like the tape all in. Alright. Go on the outside. On the outside I do have these tapes with the little grooves inside, but I still like the one that I add the, what do you call it? That I add the tape first on the paper. That's so much easier than this method, but okay. We're gonna use them, of course, we are going to use them. Don't throw anything away. Yeah, and on the outside I really like to have that little air. Now it looks stiff right now, but that's because this is flimsy. But it will be better soon as you add more paper, more stability on it. Alright. I have another tunnel. Oh. Here we go. Okay. And then still, I had no troubling with not using this before with the other box. So if you watch my fairy box, you will see that I did not use this method, so that is totally up to you what you want. Now this is my last prepared one, luckily. It's so sticky. Oh. Here we go. Now, if that is going to tear, then I don't know any longer. Here we go. Balance it down. There you go. Yep, and like I said, it's going to be thicker and thicker. Alright, so now it's finally time to do also... do we need to throw this away? I think we don't need these. So now it's just a matter of adding any color cardstock you want first and then add black back on. So I'm going to use my pearl gray. I just love it. So, and that's also on the inside. So it's going to be a nice sturdy piece. The only thing that I can say is where is all my pencils? Let's try a new one. Just stay a little away from these fold lines. Okay, so we need the space. So I think I'm just gonna save a large 1mm away from all edges. So I'm gonna use my pearl gray. cut it, and then I'm going to add a black piece on, and that is what I'm going to do with every side. Yep, it takes a while. Grabbing a black piece. Just a nice edge all the way around. First, check, check, check. Yep, I'm satisfied. Waited too long. Okay, now the only thing that I don't know for sure is if I just want to use glue, if it will hold these edges. So I have no clue. I did not test it out. I only tested it out with that piece, but then with tape all the way around. So I don't know. So I'm going to do that again. I still have this small one. So that's also a way of using what you have. Not use this that much, but since I have it, I want to use it. So yeah, is this a project that you do that you just do this in one day? Oh, definitely not. Definitely not, but that are none of my projects to do in one day. But that's no intention for me. Just want to make something and I want to enjoy myself. Thinking of something, and okay, this I did earlier, but still we can do that. And that's actually also because I do have 3 collections, so at the end you can do all 3 projects with either collection that you choose. So that is also why I want to choose 3 different projects. Alright guys, burnish it down. And once you do this all the way inside out, then you will have a nice sturdy box. I promise you that. Alright. And of course I'm also going to do that on the outside. Alright, so yes. So that is not too difficult. Do that on all pieces. Everywhere. Okay? Let's do this. Grab a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, maybe a nice glass of wine in the evening. I don't know. Just grab something that you like. Put some music on. Maybe you do this with your friend. And then just go for it, guys. I will see you when it's all done. Okay, guys. I have done everything all the way around. Double-sided. So 5 layers on each one. Now the only thing that I must confess is that the piece where I left some air under the fold line folds really easy. This one is a little stiff. It will be better when our page is on here, but this really flips nice. So if I must confess, I would do the air one on the inside, definitely, because it flips so nice. It really flips so nice. And actually this little gap right here, look that, see that? It's a little, oh, don't know if you can see that, but it's right here. Right there, it's a little air under the fold line. And that's not on this side. This one is flat, but it is a little harder to fold. But so if you will start right now, then I really can recommend that you do not put tape on the fold line like I did with these 3 ones. But this one was a test, and actually this was the best one. Alright, so that's been set. I don't know why I'm turning this over, but and at the end our box looks like this. And then you just can put the lid on. Yes, cool. Alright, this is done. Hope you like it. So far, so cool. Alright guys, let's go to the lid. Okay guys, let's see. Okay, so if our bottom is 7 by 10.5, we're definitely gonna make the lid a little larger. So just put this away. Let's grab a piece of paper. And let's see. What if we do 2 millimeters bigger? That is, I think a 7/3/16. Should that be enough? I think a 7/1/4. So I'll make a 7/1/4. I don't want to make it too large, but I also don't want to make it, well, it is because all the flaps are loose, so we have a little, I think a 7/3/16 will do. Fingers crossed. And then the 10.5, plus the 3/8 is then 1, 2, 3. 10.5, 1, 2, 3. That is, oh my gosh, 11/16. Awkward. 10, 11/16. You also can make it 10/3/4 and 7/1/4. But I don't know if that is too big, so I would go for the 7/3/16 and the 10/11/16. That is my advice, but let me try it out for you guys. Alright, so I'm gonna cut mine. Ten, 11/16. Alright, so that is slightly smaller than a 10/3/4. So that is here. And then a 7/3/16. That is a 7/1/4, but then a slightly smaller. Okay. So, as you can see, it is a little larger, so yeah, that will do. That will do if we go to the bottom piece. Yeah, well, I don't know. It is tight. I think it's tight. But this all is a little and it's gonna be a little, how you call that? Okay. I think I go for safe. I will go for the 7 1/4 and the 10 3/4. Just to be sure. Just, I think, yeah, I think that's better. So a 10 3/4. Let's go for that. Let's see. 10 3/4 and a 7 1/4. That is going to be the lid. Alright. How deep do you want to have your lid? Well, I think a 2 inch is nice. 2-inch lid. We have a 4. Yeah, then that means that it will go halfway down. See, or 1.5 maybe. 1.5. All right. Let's do the 1.5. All right, so that means that we need to make our pieces all the way around 1.5. Okay, let's do that. Let's see. And I also like to have these 1 inch to be sturdy. So I'm just gonna score first 1 inch, scrap away, and then I'm gonna cut it at 1.5. And then later I can cut it down to correct size. Okay, let's make another one, and after that I need to make another one. There you go. So I have 3 pieces. But I need to make one more. Alright, so we're just gonna add this the same way as we did the bottom. Exactly the same way, well, if you like it. Fraction that I like to cut off. I forgot something. Yeah, I forgot something. Wait just a minute. Why did I cut this off? I also can fold it around. It makes it even better. Wait just a second. I make a mark. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's do that. And this one we can cut off. That makes sense. It will be. Wait just a minute. Okay. It makes sense. Okay, one close to the edge, close to the fold line. There we go. Leave that flap on. Hello. Yeah, yes. Here we go. And you would say I did plenty boxes already, but I always forgot how large something needs to be. I always forget. Alright, let's grab the other one, the other large one. This one I want on the other side, the folds. Just make a mark. Cut this off. Yeah, yes. Let's do this. This little piece right here. There we go. Okay, so that is what we have. Now let's go to this one that I and let us also make this little flap on the other side. So check it out, this comes here, then I want my flap on this side. Okay, put it down, make a mark. How much did I cut off? Well, I think 1 inch, about 1 inch. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yes, see, because now you can use these little guys to make a nice corner. Oh yes, perfect. Alright, we do need one more. One last one. So again, I'm just gonna score 1/2 inch, fold it over, cut it 1.5. And then again, let's make a little fold line. Wait just a second, this is coming here. I want my fold line on this side. And then I'm just gonna cut it 1 inch off. Yes. There we go. Put some tape on. Glue the last piece. And there you go. That's it. Oh wait, let me fill this one. Here we go, and now we just can attach everything nicely. Oh, look how cool this is. And it fits marvelous. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, guys, we are going to attach all of these little guys. How is, well, you can use tape, you can use glue, whatever you like to use. What you think is easygoing. I think I will go for tape and glue. Just to be safe. I think here and there we need to cut down a little angle off, I think. Maybe. Just to be sure that nothing stick out. So just a little. First a piece on the outside, just a tiny little bit. Alright, so that is now only, yeah, no, the bottom. Oh, so nice to sneeze once in a while. Oh, love it. Right. Okay, peel this off. If you like to add some extra glue, which I will. Here we go. put it on, and maybe it's a good idea to, it will hold, but just for a second. Switch it out a little bit, and then again lift this up till you are on the right spot. There you go. Yes. Let's go to the last one. Go. Yes, okay guys. I'm gonna write down a little information for this lid, and then I'll be back to you in just a second, otherwise I forget things. And of course I first needed to test it out, and yes, it fits marvelous, and now I can make this the same as this one, nice and sturdy. So yes, alright, now for the lid, I think I only go for the outside for that trash bag system. So I first go put tape on the outside, because that's so much easier to do. This is a little fragile. This works better. Especially here on the outside, you're gonna grab that lid many times. So it would be nice if this is just nicely secured. And on the inside it's no need, because this lid is not gonna move. Alright, so also on this piece, of course, you also need to add some tape. Oh, that was not. was just thinking maybe, well, we did use these, so I don't think that we do need reinforcements, no. Alright, so I'm just gonna cut down a few of my trash bags. It's not, guys, it's not. It's not a trash bag. Where's the other one? Here's the other one. I'm just checking if this is fitting. Oh, it actually isn't. So then, it's better. Oh, I think I already cut it one time the wrong way. So if you keep cutting this direction, then you are be safe. Alright, that's one. And the last one. Marvelous. Alright guys, I'm gonna add this on. Let's see how I can do best. I think first cut these down the correct size. Go and burnish it down. Don't forget to burnish it down. Yes, on both sides. Marvelous. Marvelous. Alright. Then at the corners, I think, oh, I forgot to go all the way through. So in the corners, I would have done this tape later, because now I need to go again for the corners. But that's okay. That's okay. There we go. Oh, look how easy that goes. Nice. Oh. First peel this off, of course. Here we go, here we go. It's almost time to cook dinner, I think. Yep, it is. Last one, and then we can add all those cardstock on it. And yes, I'm sorry if this is still a little bit boring, but the good stuff is still coming. Think of that. Yes, look how cool this is. Yep, and if there is a little tiny bit, you can cut off just as that. But that's why I did not cut the corners, because now it's nicely in every corner. Yes. Perfect. Yes, 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 yes. I like it, like it, like it, like it. Alright guys, glue your cardstock on the same way as we did at the bottom. Yeah, I don't think on the inside is necessary. It's just for the lid. But this one you will get your hands on each time, so I don't think it's necessary on the inside. Nah. Do we need to make the corners a little sturdier? I don't think it's necessary. I really don't think it's necessary. So I don't. Alright, so put your papers on. Yeah, yeah, yes. Okay guys, done. So this is how the box looks like. It almost looks like a shoebox. Alright, very satisfying. Cool. Let's go to the next part.